fabulous suggestions for finishing it off, and I've used all of them. So I've got lace on the roof, I've got some flowers, and I've put a window on. So thank you to everybody who suggested ideas for finishing it. I'm loving it. I'm still thinking about maybe doing some more on the roof, and I can still do it because I haven't put anything on this side yet, which is actually the cover. So we are going to have to work on that at some point. But today it's all about Sally's bedroom. So my idea is, let's move this out the way a moment. Check I'm in the middle of my frame, because that's a habit that I don't really get in. I'll get in trouble for. So Sally, can you mark the edge? I am not to go past there, Sally, okay? You tell me if I go past there. So I'm thinking I'm going to make her a little bed, and this is my fabric that I've chosen for the cover. And I've got some just cotton from my sewing machine. I don't know why I'm using that so much. And what I'm going to do, she's going to have a little pocket to sit in like that. Now this is quite wide, so I think it's a bit wide for the actual room. And if Sally is in it like this, then I don't think we need all of it. I think we can cut it off a little bit. You're getting a single bed, Sally, not a double, okay? Not a double. Right. So she's going to be sitting in there. Right, go. Oh, now I've moved her. No, we're still okay. I do panic because I think, oh no, I'm out of frame again. The first thing I'm going to do is just turn down the top of the bed, because, you know, you want a nice neat bed. So, of course, all of your pages are going to be different, but this is how I'm doing mine. So I have had some lovely photos from everybody. Well, not everybody. I've had some lovely photos from some of my wonky stitches, and thank you so much for sending them in. Some of the characters are just genius. I just love them. I love them. And I've shown some of them on my community wall. Some of them I haven't got permission to post photos, so I haven't. If you do want me to show your work in progress, then do send me photo. Or I am on Instagram, but it is under Recrafted by Carol. So do tag me, and I'd love to see. There's no hashtag or anything. It's just, you know, it's just a bit of fun. So don't worry about all that sort of stuff. And we'll just enjoy each other's little works. And that's what it's all about. It's just about having some fun with our stitching. And I just think this is a lovely little project. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I couldn't wait to start doing this. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been busy doing unfinished projects, as you know. Right, I don't need to do the back, but what I do need to do is sew up my little pocket and make sure she fits. Yep, that's big enough. Okay, so I think, shall we leave it jaggedy? Shall we leave it jaggedy? Jaggedy, you mean scruffy, Carol? So we're just gonna stitch up the sides to make her little bed. So yeah, I can post your photos onto my community wall, because as far as I'm concerned, it's our community wall, isn't it? You know, it's our community of wonky stitchers, and we can add things from our community, photos, and I don't know what else I can add. But it'll be interesting to find out in future. Okay, there we go. We are well on the way, you guys. I'm so glad I did all that stitching last night on my background, because I'd be doing all that now. I wouldn't be able to do all the fun stuff. And I've got loads of lace out, as you can see, because, you know, it's shabby chic. And you've got to have a bit of lace. So I am thinking that we're going to have to make Sally some more clothes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure she really matches the bedroom with her tartan dress on. Now, I don't know if I told any of you, but I don't know where Sally came from. I was just wondering what I could do as a project. And I was having a look through my box of weird and wonderful stuff that I have, because I'm sure you've all got one of them. And she was there. Oh, look what we've done. Look what we've done again. Sorry. I do try and be prepared and thread all my needles, but sometimes this happens. Just sometimes. Yeah, so she was just there and I thought, oh, she's really cute. And then the idea of the story came. So for those of you who asked me how I made her, I didn't. I didn't make her. I just found her in my stash at the right time. But there are some lovely little... Oops, what have I done? Is that a loop? No, that's just thread. Oh, this is shabby, all right, isn't it? What was I saying? Oh, there's been some lovely inventions of characters. It's just been so fun. Bernard, you're funny. I love little Bernard. Can't wait to see what you do with him. Bernard's a little mouse. Lynn's a little mouse. And his little house that we showed last week has a little hole for him to go into, which is just the cutest. Just love it. Sally's now got a bed. There we go. So we need a pillow. So I've got a piece of felt. I know, I've got everything. I am so organised for this one. I have everything ready. Everything is ready. I hope, because you never know. It could go wrong, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully. I'm not going to use that little tiny bit because I think, oh, I'm going to have to... I've just got a piece and now I've got to rethread it because I wasn't going to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach the pillow to the top like this little piece of felt. Again, just with some little straight stitches. We're only going to use basic stitches in this book. And if I do anything that isn't really basic, which I don't think so, because I only do basic stitching, then I will explain them. But mostly, it's just going to be straight stitching. Because I have had somebody who was a very, very new. Hi, Kelly. She was like, I'd love to join in, but I'm really new. So, you know, if you are, then say hello and just know that it's going to be quite simple. It's going to be mainly straight stitching. And you can do loads with straight stitching. You don't need to do anything else. I mean, I may, you know, I can do a few knots. And I can do my my seaweed stitch that we've invented. Excuse the jumps in the video. I am still coughing. I know. It's been a nightmare. A nightmare, guys. So, let's attach our bed to the page. Okay. What I could have done, actually, was just sewn that on. That would have made sense. Oh, well. now I've got to sew it again. So we've got some different colour. We've got some like peach, the same colour as this. Now make sure I've only got one page. So I've only got this page, so I'll just fold it over. And where should we put it? Should we put it right in the corner like that? Because then I might be able to fit in like a nightstand or something. Yes, I'm getting very fussy. I don't know how long this video is going to be either, guys. It may be a long one. I've got a lot to do. I did do like some of it without you. So again, we're going to straight stitch. I should have thought this through. But you know me. I don't. But I hope you're stitching along. And that you're enjoying just the peaceful time, apart from me chatting, obviously. You know, just stitch along with me rabbiting away in the background. And in frame. Yeah, just about, Carol, just about. Right, this bed may be a bit wonky, but, you know, we'll get there. So at the moment, there is a pole. I still don't know how to say that. Is it a pole or a pole? Pole. I don't know. Where we're going to decide how often we're going to do this little project, because I was going to do it once a month, because I know what it's like when you've got a lot of stitching projects to do. And, you know, you just haven't got time. And I don't want people to feel rushed. And I don't want you to think, oh, I can't keep up. Because I had that problem before, where I just couldn't keep up with all the prompts that were coming out. And I gave up. And I don't want to give up. I mean, I could probably do more. Only because I'm loving it. But I don't want to overwhelm people. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. So do pop over to my community post and have a look. And see what you think you could cope with. What you would, you know, do. Oh, and I had a really good suggestion. I'm going to make a playlist of the whole series, so that if you do want to join in and you find us halfway through, then there'll always be the playlist to go back and watch. So, and if you get sort of left behind at any time, I don't know, maybe you're going on holiday, or maybe you get poorly or something, and you can't face doing anything. So yeah, thank you for that suggestion. I can't remember who it was now, but thank you. I'm rubbish with remembering. I mean, if you know me at all, you'll know how bad my memory is. It's pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. Right, we are going to go up here. Now, I know this doesn't look much like a bed. It looks a bit like... yeah, we're going to stitch this down, I think. We are going to stitch this down. And I might go round the pillow, just because. Now, we could go round the pillow with straight stitch. Or, I've got very wavy wallpaper. I think I might have pulled them stitches too tight. What should we go round this with? Yeah, let's just do straight stitch. Let's keep it simple. Because a pillow doesn't need to move. This is just for Sally to go in between her adventures. I'm calling them adventures. They're just me stitching. But I am thinking that she may just be going on an adventure next month. It's February and it's Valentine's. And I think, I'm saying and a lot here. I don't know what I don't know why. Let's go all the way around, and then I might have to come back, because I don't think I did this bit. It doesn't matter, does it? I can always stitch that bit afterwards if I want to. Yeah, so I'm thinking she might be going on a little holiday. I think she needs a holiday. And I hope you don't get COVID on the plane. Yeah, it's occupational hazard now, I think. I've been on a plane twice in the last probably year and a half, and both times I've caught COVID. It's awful, isn't it? The background paper was quite... Paper. I keep saying that. My background page was quite nice, but it was a bit... It was a background, and I wanted something else on top, so I changed that. Right, Sally, shall we see if it fits? See if you get in. Can you get in? Oh, yes. I'm in. There she is, in her little bed. I love it. That's so cute. Sally, you look very cute in there. Right, I do think you need some frills, though. I'm looking at this lace. And I'm thinking she might want, like, a lacy thing over the top. Oh, God, what another thing I should have thought about and stitched. Or she could have pink. No, that's too much. I quite like that, though. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I may stitch that. Oh, I can't stitch that on now, can I? Carol, you should have thought of that first. Okay, right, what should we do? My other idea, I did have this idea of making her a window. So let's think this through before I go completely wrong again. And maybe she has little curtains at her window. So let's... I'm just trying this out, guys, because I don't want to stitch like 20 times again. I can't believe I forgot to put lace on that. So maybe she has little curtains like this. What do you think? The sun is coming through her window. I like it. I'm going to stitch it. You can do what you like. Feel free to just let your imaginations run riot. I'd really like a little pole across. Ooh, 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 she's thinking. Right. I've got some wool. Let's have a look. I've got this, but it's variegated. I think it's a bit bright. White new. Oh, what's that? Oh, that might work. Let's move that. Now I'm covering up Snowbell's bed, so she'll probably be here in a minute. We could have that as like a little pole across, couldn't we? Let's try that. Is there any with the pink bit on? No, we won't have the pink bit. We'll just have that. Okay, right. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe we should stitch it first and then put it on. Or am I going to run into the same problem again? I'm talking it through with you guys, talking it through. I feel like they need to be like folded like this. Like, oh, I could try and do that. Okay, right. Let's let's see. We might put that on afterwards. Let's see if I can do this bit. As you may be able to tell, if you're new here, I am a beginner in this stitching lark. I just like to have some fun. No pressure stitching because it is fun, isn't it? I mean, don't pressure yourself. Just do it if you enjoy it. Oops. Yes, I'm going to do that in a minute. Oh, I could just do that. I could just loop it, couldn't I? Oh, yes, I might do that in a minute. These ideas come as you are as you're going. It's not... I mean, I got this yellow out because I thought, oh, I'll have a sunshine in the corner. But it's even better that it's coming through the window. Oh, yeah, I want this one. I nearly forgot to do the other side of the curtain. Okay, right. I'm looped again. Stop it looping up. I'm looping you in a minute. Get back. So do let me know in the comments how you're going on with yours, because I love knowing. I love being nosy. Okay, right. I'm going to have to turn it round because, you know, I can't stitch that way. And what we're going to do, I think, is... I could be going wrong, but we'll see. If it all goes wrong, we'll just see what else we can do. I hope I'm close enough and you can see what I'm doing. I mean, I don't want to get too close because then sometimes I'll go out of frame. Oh, I could add some lace to the curtain, I'm going to add some lace to the curtains. Right, let's see if this works. Oh, I think one's a bit small. Let's put that on there. I might have to cut another piece. And we're going to just go down. I think that makes them look really pretty. Okay, right. And then maybe let's have a look if we can sort of maybe loop in a bit to make it like that. Shall I just see if I can do a loop and see if it works, this plan? Right, so I'll go round and go under. See what happens. I can undo it, can't I, if I don't like it, if it doesn't look right. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Right, stay there. I'm going to tie a knot. This is so fun. This is just so fun, guys. Oh my goodness me. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Honestly. Let's just get down to the bottom of here. Now, am I going to leave the curtain? I need to cut the curtains a bit, don't I? I think they're a bit long. No, I think I've finished there. I don't think I can pull that anymore. I may have to cut the length of the curtains because they're dangling over the end of the bed. So we're gonna turn it upside down. Hopefully still in frame. Yes, look at me go. I do keep checking. And we'll just go across the bottom. Hold the window frame in. Oh. Just like this. Well, I really hope you're having as much fun as I am. This is just so cool. And thank you for joining me, because it's much more fun when you're sharing. Much more fun. Okay, right. We need to put our lace on. Like this. And we'll go across. Let's see if this works. Okay. It's a bit fiddly. It'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. Let's have a little go. It's all just playing. Just playing and experimenting. And we'll turn round again. How cool. And I'm going to go up this edge. Just have more straight stitches. That's all we've done. Straight stitches. Nothing complicated. Right, now we're going to do a loop. And that means I'm just tucking it under like that. And I'm going to pull it so it makes... Oh, well, that didn't work. Why didn't that work, guys? What did I do? What didn't I do? Oh, I think I went wrong. Okay, come up there. There we go. Now pull it. I've got double thread, that's why. There we go. Right, pull that into a little window curtain shape and just stitch it down. I think that might work. That might work better than what I did on the other side. Huh. It did. That's all right. It's a bit wonky. It's a bit wonky, but you know, it's the way a cookie crumbles sometimes. We don't mind wonky, do we? Right, let's see if this... Where has it gone? There it is. Let's see if we can get this on as a curtain pole. And I am going to just couch this down. Now, for those of you who are worried, couching is not scary. It's basically a straight stitch again. And you just go over. Let me see if... let me get it started and then I'll show you. So that first stitch is quite tricky, just holding it down. So I want to keep this quite straight. I don't want it to be a crooked thing. But for couching, you come up on one side of what you want to go down on the fabric. And then you go back down the other side, like that. I have got a whole video on how to do couching. So if you're new and you don't know, then I'll leave that one linked at the end so you can go and have a look. And then you just carry on all the way across. And it's basically a straight stitch. You're just going over the top of something else. Very simple. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, and if I can do that once, I can do it 20 times. And we're just going to go across to the other end. Like that. And I think that is just the finishing touch. Then you can use whatever you've got in your stash. We're only using up little scraps from our stash. Nothing complicated, nothing you need to go out and buy. You can do all this with bits and pieces. Okay, let's tie that off. I'm only using one strand of embroidery thread, so it's going to last me ages, this colour. Can do all the bedroom in this. Okay, let's have a look where we are. Okay, right, I do think we need to trim those. Unless we want to do something on the ends. Ooh, what? Ooh, we could put curtain pole things on the ends. I've got these. Oh, I bet I couldn't get them on. No, they don't work. What do I have? Oh, I have these. Oh, they might work. Little pearls. Now, can I get that wool through that pearl. Let me look. I need a needle with quite a big eye. Maybe. And it is going to be quite fiddly because I've cut it quite short. It might not work. I may have to just sew it down separately, but I just thought I'll give it a go. Right, okay, let's go. Come on. It's a very fine needle. It's not going to work. Okay, fair enough. We know when we're beaten. What I'll do is just trim the ends and we'll stitch them on. Not a problem. There's a way round. I'm also going to trim the ends of my curtains because they're hitting the pillow. That's rubbish. We don't want to be hitting our pillow. Okay, right, let's stitch these on then. I just keep that this little box of buttons I've had here for like ages, and I just keep picking it up and thinking, oh, I must put some of these on. And I've had them glittery things in there for ages. I'll probably never use them. I don't really do glitter. Okay, so we want to try and get it so we don't see the hole. I'm sorry this is all really fiddly and tiny. But it's how it is. Oh, we're going to see the hole. Can you turn? How can I make it turn? Shall I go the other way? See if that works. It's right on the corner as well. This one is really tricky. Oh, that worked. Huh. Who knew? That was an idea that actually worked. So I'm going to just tie a knot in it to keep it there. Very close to that corner, so quite a tricky little stitching process, but we should be all right. Sorry, I thought Snowbell had arrived to give her opinion, but no, she's not here. She's having a kip. I had to go up to Tesco's today to get her some cat food in gravy because she's got loads of cat food, but it's all in jelly. How many of you people have cats that won't eat the jelly? I mean, really? It's cat food, you know? And I'm like, just eat it. Nope. She just leaves it and leaves it. And then I get worried because she hasn't eaten. So I had to go up to Tesco's today. And of course, I spent like 40 quid because there's other stuff that I thought, oh, I'll get that and I'll get that. But yeah. And it's so expensive. I can't afford to have it sitting in the cupboard, not being eaten. So I just hope that she gets over the in gravy stage and goes back to liking the jelly. I know. Trials and tribulations of having a princess cat. Little madam. Looks like butter wouldn't melt, doesn't she? Right, how are we getting on? What do we think, guys? I really want to put this lace on. I really do. If I did it this way, I could just do some more stitches down there. So I may do that. I'm not going to bore you with that bit. Right. I think we've got room. What do you think of your little house so far, Sally? Oh, I love it. I love it. Please, can I have a new pretty dress? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. let's come out a bit because I think I'm very close and I don't think I'm going to do anything that tiny again for a minute. I think we need like some sort of little nightstand. And I've got this. Like a little table. Maybe just a table. Now, I don't think this is the best thing I can use. So it's quite, it frays quite a lot. What else have I got? I've got out loads of lace. Oh, do you know what I could do? We could have a little lamp on it as well. Oh, I need some like plain fabric. Okay, scrapbooks. And we've all seen this before. Oh, bit of felt. No, wrong colour. Ah, hoo-hoo. Perfect. Little pink bedside cabinet. Of course, in a normal bed, you'd probably have one on the other side as well, but we're only having one. So she's going to have this. You could just keep adding, couldn't you? Just keep adding. So again, I'm not going to do legs or anything. That's way too complicated. We are just more straight stitching, guys. More straight stitching. And put on a little table for her to put her glass of water on. And have a little lamp. Oh, here we go again. I know I should double it. I don't feel the need for doubling it. Why are you not going through? Okay, I'll give up with that one. Don't know why that's not working. I am using up the last little bit, so it's a bit short, to be honest. But I thought, I've only got to go around this little square. Yeah, I am keep jumping up to see if I'm still in frame. It's because I have to keep turning it, and then I worry that I'm not in the right place. But the good news is that it's nice and bright today. So we've got lots of natural daylight, which means I don't have to use my light. The light's very good. It is a daylight lamp. But I still prefer working in natural daylight. I like being out in the natural daylight more than anything. Can't wait till it gets warm enough. It's freezing here today. Literally 2 degrees, I think, when I went up to Tesco's, my car said. 2 degrees. The ice warning came on the light, on the dashboard and everything. I was like, oh, great. I had to scrape the car and it was like 11 o'clock. So, pretty chilly here in the UK at the moment, guys. I wonder what it's like where you are. Okay. Okay. Sally, would you like a little lamp? I can make you a little lamp with maybe some of this lacy stuff. I don't know how to make a lamp, but we'll try. Maybe not that. Maybe that's not going to work. What's this? Oh, now hang on. Let's cut some of this. Okay. And maybe we'll just chop that top bit off like that. Now that looks like a lamp top to me. So let's stitch it down. Oh my goodness. This much fun should be illegal. Should be illegal. I'm glad it isn't. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right, just come straight down the centre. Keep the frilly bit. Again, just a little running stitch. Nothing fancy. There we go. And just need a little stand. A bit of this doily, maybe. Let's cut that bit off. Cut it right off. Oh my goodness me. This is so cool. I'll try and get that on straight. Let's see. It's going to be tricky. So we're going to come up underneath because I want it sort of under the lamp. I am such a perfectionist today. I am not usually. And we're going to go down. It's the little bits, isn't it, that make it like really unique and fun. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, guys. I really do. I'm like absolutely loving this. And I know, you know, I don't know whether you should say that about your own work, but why not? You know? Why not? If you love what you've done, then enjoy that feeling. We're allowed to like our own work. We're allowed to love our own work. You know, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's just trim that. Okay, right. I think there's one thing missing now, apart from Sally getting in. And I want an S on there for Sally. And I'm going to use some pink and I'm just going to draw, hopefully, an S. Why did I choose Sally as a name? The most difficult letter with all those curves. So I'm going to do a bit of a tricky stitch now, which is the stem stitch, but don't panic. It's a nice, easy one if you've not done it before. Of course, getting a knot in your cotton is not the way to go. Oh, right. Come on, you. Untangle. Why are you tangled up? There you go. So, if you don't know how to do it, then again, I have a video on it. If you go look at my playlist, Basic Stitches, you'll see that one as well. Okay, right. So make yourself a little loop and bring your next stitch up into it. It's still basically a straight stitch. You're just going round the bend and you're making like a little rope. Make yourself a loop and go down. Now I've got to try and make an S. So this is going to be, it may be a very wobbly S. But this is the best stitch to make letters, I think. So round we go. Make your loop. Hold it out the way. Always put your loop on the same side every time. And you'll get this lovely curve. Right, let's go round like here maybe. And then come up in the centre. Very, very Easy, guys. Loop on that side. I always do it where my thumb is. Just sort of makes it easy. And this is going to be the last little bit. And then come up. Make your loop. And go, where do I go? Where do I go down? Shall I go down? Ooh. I think that bit looks fine. Let's see if I can do the rest of the curve before I hit the bottom of the little square. Oh, it may be a bit elongated. But you know what? It's going to be fine. Oops. It's a bit wonky. Let's just go up here. Sally, it's a bit wonky. I'm very sorry. And we're going to go. Oops, put the loop. I think I've gone wrong with my loops. I should have gone on the outside. Don't do what I done. Don't do what I do. Do what I... Yeah. Okay, right. I'm going to take them out. I don't usually do this. I don't usually take them out. But I have gone wrong, like, in 2 different ways. So, if that happens, don't worry if you have to undo it. It happens to us all, guys. It happens to us all. Right, I can't thread my needle. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure where I went wrong with the round the corner. I haven't done lettering before. So this is a new thing for me. Now, I'm thinking maybe I have to put my loop on the other side. We will see. It didn't work going that way, did it? So maybe we swap because we're going round the bend, perhaps. Keeping your loop on the outside. Ah, now that works. Oh, I'm happier now. There you go. We've all learnt something today. I'll move over. I was creeping over, wasn't I? On the outside. On the outside. This is going to be a bit square at the bottom, I think. But it still looks like an S. I'm just thinking I might put an S on her front door as well. Is that right? Still doesn't look right. I'm going to have to practice this, aren't I? Any of you know? Any of you more experienced stitchers? Let us know in the comments. I'll highlight your response so that we all know for next time. Very tricky going round bends. I think that's good enough for me. I'm quite happy with that. It doesn't look so weird. It was a very weird S before. Okay, we're done. Sally, I think your bedroom's finished. Yay! I'm so excited. Come on then. Shall we put you in? And then you can stay there till you go on your next adventure. In you get. Wiggly wiggly. There she is. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love it. And I don't care if I'm being enthusiastic about my own work. I am going to put this on. And I'm just going to stitch down them 2 sides. Like that. And I'm absolutely thrilled with how it's turned out. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope that you have stitched along and done some of your project or some other stitching projects or any sort of project. I'll see you very soon. It may be sooner than a month. We will find out what the poll results are. Okay, so I will keep you up to date. I'll keep you informed. And I will see you all very soon. Bye for now, guys.